Hello everybody, today I'm gonna try to see if I can continue the greenhouse. I'm gonna start with putting together the bottom sections of the greenhouse. So I have to put together the frame, and then once the frame is put together, then we can continue from there. So right now I'm trying to see if I can put together the bottom section, and each of the pieces are 33 inches, so I have to put together the bottom and the top for the this section, which is 16 feet. So what I'm doing here is just drilling some holes, then screwing the pieces in. Once I'm done with the bottom, then I can go to the top. So the bottom is done. So now I'm just drilling on the top, making sure that they align with the top. It was raining, so I wasn't able to record the top part of the work. So that's why I have an umbrella there, because it was raining, so I had to just continue doing it without recording. So I'm gonna do the other side of the greenhouse now. Put together that other side. So the section that I put together on that side, which is a 16 feet, I put together to 8 feet 2x4s. I'm gonna put that side at the bottom and put the 16 feet complete one on top, so that way at least I can secure the bottom to the bottom of the greenhouse foundation. So here I'm screwing the bottom piece together. I'm using a 3-inch screw to screw them together. You also have to make sure that the distance between them, between one piece on top and the bottom, should be the same. So that's why I have measurements on both sides. right now, making sure that the last piece is put in place, and then we can start putting the top. Now I have to secure that piece to the bottom of the greenhouse frame, so that way it's secure enough for me to put the top piece. So what I try to do is try to secure it like every foot or so until I know it's stable, then I can continue. So later on I might put a couple of more screws to make sure it's completely secure, but right now I just want to make sure that the top piece is in and the angles are all set. Then I can finally secure it. So right now I'm putting some blocks over there to hold the piece upright, and then I can put the top and make sure that it's aligned, and then I put it together. This new drill I got is called Rigid. It's much better than the other one I was using before, so it makes the work go a lot more faster. So now I'm putting together the front section of the greenhouse, and this is just the side. Just have to make sure that the bottom aligns to the same distance that I had at the bottom should be the same distance on top. So once it's aligned, then I can screw it in. Drilling the holes makes it a lot easier. Now I have to turn it over and put the bottom piece of the front section. Here I have to pre-drill the holes, and then so that I can easily screw it in. And I'm still using by the 3-inch screws here. The areas that I use the 4-inch screws are mostly to put the various pieces together, like the sides and the front, or attaching it to the bottom of the base, or putting 2x4s together. That's when I use the 4-inch screws. Most of the work needs but 3-inch screws. If you don't have 3-inch screws, 2.5 might still do the same thing. 2.5-inch screws, I mean. I'm gonna put some of the links to some of the items that I use for this project, so that way if you intend to do something similar, you can easily find the various items I use. And here I'm just putting everything, the frame for the front of the greenhouse on the ground, so that I can put it together, and then I can slowly move it to its position. Laying it flat was at least I was able to make sure that it's level, and I was able to put some of them together. So it's doing it alone is a little difficult task, but I have to move it to its position right now. So putting it in the front, or putting it in place, I have to make sure it's straight and level, and then I can secure it to the sides and the bottom. Securing it to the sides and the bottom, I'm going to have to use 4-inch screws for that. So here I'm pre-drilling the holes for that I'm gonna secure it to the base of the greenhouse. Having two cordless drills made it a lot easier, since I have to use I use one to drill the hole, and then I use the other one to screw it in. Yeah, it's it's raining right now, so it's not as much, but you have a few drops. You can see some few drops, and the noise uh, it's coming from the rain. Right now I have to make sure it's level and straight, so that way the greenhouse is gonna be stable once I start putting the top sections up. So now I'm gonna screw it to the side fixture, so that way I can let it go and it should be stable and upright. I'm gonna put a couple of screws there later on. I just want to make sure that everything is stable and everything is straight and level, then I can continue securing it. So I'm just gonna put the rest of the 4-inch screws to secure it to the base and to the sides, and that should be it for today. Thanks for watching. Please, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below. Please subscribe so that you can get updated on the progress of the greenhouse. Thanks, and have a great day.